All right, so a few days ago, I made a video that was about an FBI agent who was arrested in Tennessee, wrongfully arrested for a DUI, and I talked about how that has been a common thing all over the country. Well, as it is today, there's a brand new story, ironically published out of Tennessee, same state where it happened. And let's see what's going on.
If you need to go where the drunks are, go find the freaking drunks.
What you're listening to is some leaked audio of a Tennessee Highway Patrol captain pushing troopers in his command.
Go
to make
find
more
the drunks.
DUI arrests. That conversation sparked allegations of a quota system. Potentially,
look at that woman. She's shocked.
He makes more sober DUI arrests than other departments around the state. A number previously investigated and reported by Fox 17 News. Our Kelly Avellino now with the accusations over pressure to make DUI arrests and what could be driving it.
Of course there's a quota. There's always been a quota. It's disgusting that it's a quota.
Anything?
No,
What about any drugs or medications?
absolutely not.
Tyrone Parks is one of 16 people who filed federal lawsuits against the Tennessee Highway Patrol after THP arrested him for DUI in Marshall County in 2024.
Yep.
But tests showed Parks
No
had
alcohol,
zero alcohol or
no
drugs in his
drugs,
system.
nothing.
A judge dismissed all charges.
I told that dude I didn't have nothing in my system at night. He just wanted to take me to jail.
I'm placing you under arrest for driving under the influence.
Fox 17's ongoing investigation into sober DUI arrests, which revealed more than 2,500 in Tennessee since 2017, has
2,500 sober arrests.
THP
Wow.
issue.
2,500.
Absolutely.
That's insane.
It started at the top and it trickled down into the district.
That's hundreds of people a year.
Trooper Ashley Smith told Fox 17 she felt the demand to make as many DUI arrests as possible, particularly when working extra shifts funded by grant money, like Tennessee's Sober Up program.
Wow.
This THP grant manual requires troopers to make at least 2 contacts or stops per
Wow.
hour when working the overtime.
They're called chicken stops. That's what they're called. You see somebody driving without
In
a tag.
order to
Oh,
get
well,
the
that's a
money,
violation.
you better
Smith
start
talks
putting
about emails
people
like this
in
one from
cuffs.
THP Captain
Wow.
Bruce McCarley, who wrote, "The Sober Up grant hours to contact is not good. Only 2 DUIs. We can do better."
We could do better. Isn't it better that there's less people getting arrested for it?
In another email, McCarley included this map tallying each trooper's DUI arrest count in the district, and a different former trooper sent Fox 17 an audio recording of THP Captain Patrick Turner urging troopers to
They're
make
always
DUI
bald.
arrests.
They're always
It is
bald.
implied on midnight shift that a midnight trooper is a DUI hunter.
The captain noted troopers should ideally be making 100 DUI arrests per year.
Get it back out there and arrest every DUI you can get your hands on. You've already said, we know what we're looking for, that 98, 100 plus.
Law enforcement agencies across Tennessee.
That's so
received
disgusting.
$33.5 million
Get as many as you can get your hands on.
26 for traffic safety.
It's not a game, man. These are people's innocent lives.
They're using the funds, but has that led to inappropriate pressure on troopers to make
Of course it
stops
has.
and arrests?
Of course it has.
What do you do?
You want the money. You have to do
For
it.
DUI, who later tested negative for alcohol after feeling pressure from her sergeant, who was also on scene.
You tell them no, you get in trouble, or you do what they tell you to and you take them to jail when they're not DUI.
Fox
Wow.
17 also discovered one former
Wow.
trooper in Bedford County, Asa Pearl, arrested 13 different drivers who all later tested.
Well, his name's Asa
Records
Pearl,
also
so we
showed
already know why
another
he's a
18
cop,
of
because
12
he's
DUI
never been a
arrests
man
were
one day in his
dismissed
life.
After the driver's blood alcohol level was under the limit.
That's
Wow.
31 DUI arrests dismissed. But there's no record of any of this
31?
in Pearl's HR file, which we got through a records request. These documents say he quit.
No trooper wants to arrest somebody who's not committed a crime.
You
Period.
are so
her goals,
full of it.
I'll just keep
That
reiterating,
is the
it's
most
just safety.
nonsense,
THP Colonel Matthew
wipe
Perry
it and
testified
flush
before
it away
lawmakers
crap
earlier this year
I have
when
ever
asked about
heard.
sober DUI arrests.
We don't have a quote on DIs. We want to arrest every impaired driver.
Lawmakers asked if blood tests include screening for cold medicine or other common drugs that could impact driving.
And I could be wrong.
No, of course it doesn't.
The counter drug, cold medicines, allergy, sleep aids that are tested for.
We located the list of
Okay.
all substances that TBI tests for on its website. 7 are listed in drugstore medicines like NyQuil, Benadryl, and Robitussin.
But I think some changes need to be made, though, because there's too many out there that doesn't happen, innocent people getting arrested for DUIs.
And changes are happening. A new law went
Wow.
into effect in 2026, requiring all law enforcement agencies in Tennessee to make public the number of sober DUI arrests each year. Fox 17 also confirmed that THP is now equipping all troopers with breathalyzers.
This is really
so
bad.
officers can
This is
get
really bad
real-time
everywhere.
Information if a driver has likely been drinking.
Why don't they have that in the first place? Why? Because if they have that, they can prove you're not drunk instantly and they can't meet their quota and they get no money.
THP did not respond.
Yeah, this
However,
is
the
this is
agencies
unbelievable.
did call the
Like,
former
it's
troopers
legitimately
that used
they
the
don't
story
carry
to confront
breathalyzers
employees
around
when testifying
because
before
it's the
state
one
lawmakers.
tool they can
You
use
listen
to
to them now and
definitively
decide
prove
who you believe.
you are
I'm Kelly
sober,
Avellino for Fox
you are free to
17
go.
News, your Code Red station.
And because now they are dismissing an objective test which is based entirely on fact, because they are dismissing that, they are now relying entirely on the subjective opinion of the officer. And his opinion very clearly is under the burden of influence from the grant of money which is being given to his department and the quota they need to meet. It's disgusting. This is not the law. This is guys pretending to be officers going around arresting innocent people to make money. It has nothing to do with the law. It is corruption run amok in the guise of enterprise. It's sick. I mean, just it's like watching. If I ever get pulled over and they suspect me of a DUI, I'm going to be arrested. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. I will be arrested and I will be taken away. That is how sad it is to live in this country and the nonsense that's happening here. If I get pulled over and suspected of a DUI, even though I haven't had a drink of alcohol in literally like 10 years, just because I don't even like drinking, it's just not my thing. I don't like beer. I don't like the taste. It's just I don't like being drunk. It's not my thing. I would absolutely be arrested and taken to jail, sober as a bird, with zeros across the board, because that is what the police do. They have to meet their quota, and there's no way someone like me or you or anyone else is going to get in their way.